Hi, my name is Deanna Fox, and I am the Ag Program Coordinator for Brazoria-Galveston County Farm Bureau. I'm so excited to have you join me for the next 21 days for this virtual hatching experience. It takes 21 days for a baby chicken to grow and develop inside a fertilized egg. I'm going to set our eggs today, but first I'd like to go through the different parts of the incubator and show you what it takes to get it ready for the next 21 days. Okay, the incubator that we are using for this virtual hatching is the Nurture Right 360. The incubator's job is to simulate or recreate the natural environment and conditions that would normally be provided by a mother hen. So let's look at our incubator and its different parts and what they do. First, we have this bottom tray, and it has these channels in it. And these channels will hold water during our incubation period. The water allows us to introduce humidity into the incubator. Do you know what humidity is? Humidity is the water vapor or moisture that's in the air, and it is measured as a percentage. We want to make sure that we maintain a humidity level of about 50% during the incubation period. We will measure this and watch this several times a day, and if the humidity drops below 40%, then we're going to add some water into this little reservoir right here. If the humidity gets above 60%, then we're going to open this little vent so that some of that moisture can escape from the incubator. All right, next we have this little tray, this egg tray, and we are going to put that in our base and make sure that it's in there securely. And then next we have this egg turner, and the egg turner sits on top of that, and well, same thing, we need to kind of get it in there and lock it in place. During the first 18 days of the incubation period, we need the eggs to be turned and rotated regularly. This is normally a job that the mother hen would do, but since we don't have a mother hen in my house, this turner will move every few hours to gently roll the egg and make sure that they are evenly warmed and keep the embryo or the developing chick from sticking to the shell so it can grow properly. I'm going to place an X on several of these eggs so that I can ensure that our turner is working properly and the eggs are turning regularly. And we can kind of test that to see if the turner works by pushing these two buttons here. And you see the tray kind of turns, and if there were eggs in it, they would kind of roll and rotate, and then we'll do that several times a day. All right, this is the lid of our incubator. These little red coils right here, the red coils, the red wires that you see are the heating element or the heat coil, and this adds the heat to the incubator. And then these plus and minus signs on the top, these buttons are the thermostat that allows us to control the temperature. Just like you have a thermostat in your house that you can make it colder or warmer, this is what controls the incubator's temperature. The temperature that we want to keep the incubator is 99.5 degrees. So that's what we want to watch during the incubation period to make sure it stays around 99.5 to 100 degrees. We also have a thermometer, and the thermometer measures the temperature so we know how hot it is in the incubator. And I'll show you that in just a second. And then this number right here, you'll see is a percentage. This is measuring our humidity. So we'll be watching that little readout to make sure that our humidity stays around 50%. And then let me show you the thermometer. So I'm going to lift up the lid. And this thing under here, that will be our thermometer that measures our temperature to see how hot it is in the incubator. Now, once our incubator gets to 99.5 degrees and we got the humidity set correctly, then we will place our eggs in there, and I'll do that a little later today. Now, here are our eggs. Where do you think these eggs come from? I hope you said the farm, because all eggs come from a farm. And more specifically, all eggs come from chickens. These eggs may look like they came from the store because they're in a carton, but we just used this carton for safe transportation. These eggs actually came from a farm. I would like to thank Tamara Rhodes with Texas Roots Ranch for donating these eggs for our virtual hatching class. We hope that all of these eggs are fertilized, which means that they came from a farm with a hen, a female chicken, and a rooster, a male chicken. Eggs must be fertilized in order for a baby chick to grow inside it. And that means that there must be a rooster present at that farm. As you can see, eggs can be different colors, just like chickens can be different colors and dogs can be different colors. Different breeds of chickens lay different colored eggs. Chickens can also lay different size eggs. As you can see, we have some that are smaller and some that are larger. When you purchase eggs at the grocery store, you usually won't see different colors or sizes in the same carton. This is because eggs are sorted by size, they're washed, inspected, and then refrigerated to be sent to the store. It's also important to note that eggs from a grocery store will never have a baby chick growing in them. Grocery store eggs come from farms that only have hens or female chickens. There are no roosters at these farms to fertilize the eggs, and so we know they are safe to eat. I hope you enjoyed this basic incubator setup video for day 1 of our virtual hatching class. I will set the eggs in the incubator as soon as it reaches 99.5 degrees, and we will see you tomorrow for day 2 to check our heat and our humidity.